Good morning to all. My name is Mr. R. Muthu Venkata Krishnan, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science Engineering, Bharat Institute of Higher Education and the Research Institute. I'm going to discuss the subject Machine Learning, Introduction to Machine Learning. Introduction to Machine Learning. First, Introduction, Unit 1, topic, Introduction, Syllabus, Machine Learning, what and why, and Machine Learning, the supervisor learning, non-supervisor learning, and relevant points, the course of dimensionality, overfitting, and linear regression, bias, and variance. Okay, syllabus, the introduction first, machine learning. What is meant by machine learning? Machine learning, machine learning is a growing technology which enables computer to learn from the past data. Learn from a past data. This is called machine learning. Okay, definition of machine learning. It is defined as machine learning is a growing technology which enables computers to learn from the past data. Okay, machine learning was uses the various algorithms for building mathematical models and making the predictions using historical data or information. Information or data is message. The machine learning uses the various algorithms for building mathematical models and making the predictions using the historical data or the information. Information means data means message, information or data. Okay. Then currently it is being used for various tasks such as image recognition, speech recognition, and email filtering, and Facebook, and auto tagging, and the recommender system, and many more of systems. Okay. The next, machine learning enables a machine to automatically learn from data, improve the performance from experiences, and predict think without being explicitly programmed. Explicitly programmed. Okay, you see the diagram, the human and the machine. How to work the machine learning? The first humans going to, I can learn everything automatically from experiences. Can you learn machine learning? Okay, then machine how to work? Yes, I can also learn from past data with the help of machine learning. Definition of machine learning is that yes, I can also learn from past data with help of machine learning. Okay, this is a diagram human to machine, human to machines. Okay, then with the help of sample historical data, which is known as a training data, and a machine learning algorithm, build a mathematical model that help making prediction without being the explicitly programmed. Explicitly programmed. The next, the machine learning to bring the computer science and statistical together for creating the predictive models. The machine learning that brings the computer science and the statistics together for creating the predictive model. So the more we will provide the information or message or data, the more we will provide the message or information or data, the higher will be the performance. Higher will be the performance. Okay. So see the diagram, how to work the data, machine learning the work. How to work the machine learning. Okay, the machine learning work, the first input the first data. Input the first data is the training is going to the machine learning algorithm, any one algorithm to machine learning algorithm. The learn from data equal to building logical model is going to the output is deliver the data. Suppose adding the new data actually it will delivering the outputs. Okay, first machine learning the algorithm is going to the learn from data and building the logical model is going to be added to the new data and delivering to the output data. Okay, input pass data into output the data is delivered. It's the machine learning how to work. Suppose we have the complex problem where we need to perform some the predictions. Some predictions. So instead of writing a code for it, we just need to feed the data to generic algorithms. So instead of writing a code for it, we just need to feed the data to generate the algorithm. With the help of this algorithm, machine build the logic as per the data and predict the output. Predict the output. This is the how to work machine learning the data. Okay. Then machine learning has changed our way of thinking about the problem. Way of thinking about the problem. So machine learning has changed our way of thinking about the problems. Okay, now what are the need for machine learning? What are the need for machine learning? There is a need for machine learning. The machine learning is used in self-driving cars, cyber fraud detections, face recognition, and friend suggestion by Facebook and etc. This is the need for machine learning. What are the need for machine learning? How to need machine? The machine learning is used in self-driving cars, cyber fraud detections, and face recognitions, and friend suggestion by the Facebook and etc. So the second need for the rapid increment in the productions of the data. A rapid increment in the productions of data. Okay. The next, so solving the complex problem which are difficult from the human machine learning. Human machine learning. So next, decision making in the various sector, including the finance. Decision making in the various sector, including the finance. The next, find out, that is finding the hidden pattern and extracting the useful information from the data. Useful information from the data. The next, types of machine learning. What are the types of machine learning and how to work the machine learning? First, at the broad level, machine learning can be classified into three types. What are the types of machine learning? First, at broad level, the machine learning can be classified into three types. First type is the supervised learning, second one unsupervised learning, and the third one reinforcement learning. Okay, what are the classifications of types of machine learning and what are the types of machine learning and the classification of machine learning? Okay, the first classifications and the first types of machine learning is the supervised learning and unsupervised learning and the reinforced learning. Okay, this is a diagram of classifications of machine learning. There's the types of machine learning. Okay, the classification of learning is the first one. See the diagram is supervised learning, and the second one on supervised learning is going to reinforced learning. There are three classifications of machine learning. Then machine learning is complex in itself, which is the why it has been divided into two main areas. One is supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Okay, there are machine learning is complex in itself, which is why it has been divided into two main areas: the supervised learning and unsupervised learning. So each one has the specific purpose and actions within the machine learning and yielding the particular result and utilizing the various form of data. Various form of data. Each one of the specific purpose and actions within the machine learning yielding the particular result and utilizing the various form of data. Okay, the next, approximately 70% of the machine learning is supervised learning, while unsupervised learning are range from 10 to 20 percentage, approximately 70 percentage, but they are the unsupervised learning. But while supervised, so unsupervised learning, they range from 10 to 20 percentage. 20 percentage. The another method that is used less often is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning. The another method that is used less often is reinforcement learning. Okay, one by one explain supervisor learning. What is meant by supervisor learning? Explain details about the supervisor learning. It is nothing but in supervisor learning we use known or labeled data for the training data. Training data. Since the data is known, the learning is therefore supervised. Therefore supervised. The next going to the input data goes to through the machine learning algorithm and is used to train the model. Then next going to once the model is trained based on the known data, you can use the unknown data into the model and get the new response. What is mean by what's model? Just the based on the known of data. I know you can use the unknown data into the model and get a new response. The supervised learning is see the diagram is, for example, open you will take known the data and ML the learning algorithm, machine learning algorithm. ML means it's a machine learning algorithm and going to the processing of execution and training model and unknown data is adding the new data and the new the responsible of the Apple. Okay, delivered to the Apple. This is the example for supervisor learning. The example of supervisor learning is sperm filtering. Supervisor learning is supervisor learning. We use know the label data from the training data, and since the data know the learning, therefore the supervised learning the supervised, and then the input data goes through the machine learning algorithm and is used to train the model. Train the model. Then next, once the model is trained based on the known data, you can use unknown the data into the model, get new responsible. So supervisor learning can be grouped further into two categories of algorithm. Okay, supervisor learning, one classifications, second one regressions. Okay, the supervisor learning can be grouped further into two categories of algorithm. The classification of and regression, the two types of supervisor learning. The supervisor learning is based on supervision and it is the same as when a student learn things in the supervision of the teacher, supervisor on the teacher. So the top of the algorithm currently used for supervisor learning, they are polynomial regression, random forest, the linear regression, logistic regressions, k nearest neighbors, and the naive Bayes, and the decision making tree. Okay, these are top algorithm currently being used in the supervisor learning algorithm. So what are the used in algorithm currently? The polynomial regression, random forest, linear regression, and logistic regression, the k nearest neighbors, and the navy base, and the decision tree, and decision making tree. These are the currently used in supervisor learning algorithm. Next is going to unsupervised learning algorithm. The example for unsupervised learning algorithm. Unsupervised learning algorithm, we can use unknown data. This is OPIL. We can use the machine learning algorithm executed and the processing of the algorithm and the train model into the I can see the pattern is deliver the responsible of the data. Suppose the two types of unknown data is sending. Machine learning is executed. After the processing, after the train the model is going to, I can see the pattern, it's delivered the splitted into apple and then lemon, yellow and the red is delivered. Lemon and apple is responsible to two splitter, machine learning. The unsupervised learning is a learning method in which a machine learning without any supervision. The training is provided to the machine with the set of data that has not been labeled, classified, or categorized. Labeled, classified, or categorized. Okay, then it's going to the algorithm need to act and the data without any supervision. Without any supervision. So the goal of unsupervised learning is to restructure input data into new feature or a group of objects with similar patterns. So the in unsupervised learning, we don't have the predetermined the result. Predetermined the result. So the machine try to find useful of insight from the hug amount of data. Hug amount of data. It can be further classified into the two categories of algorithm is unsupervised learning. Okay, unsupervised learning algorithm they are classified into two. That is the clustering and is another one is association. Clustering alone is the coming to second unit of the K clustering method. K means of the clustering method. The clustering and association, two categories of algorithm in the unsupervised learning. Okay, the unsupervised learning in this case, the unknown data consists of apples and the pears, which is the looking similarities. So the train model tries to put them all together so that you get the same things in the similar groups. So the top of the algorithm currently being used unsupervised learning are first partial least square, a priori algorithm, fuzzy means algorithm, and hierarchical clustering algorithm, and singular value decomposition, and principal component analysis, and K means algorithm. Already told the K means algorithm. There are the top algorithm currently being used into the unsupervised learning. What are the algorithm we can use? Partial least squares, fuzzy means, singular value decomposition algorithm, a priori algorithm, hierarchical clustering algorithm, and a principal component analysis algorithm. So last one is K means clustering algorithm we can use in the unsupervised learning algorithm. Okay. Then third one is as the reinforcement learning algorithm. The reinforcement learning algorithm is a feedback-based learning method in which is the learning agent gets a reward for each right actions and gets penalty for each wrong actions. So the agent learn automatically with this the feedback and improve it is the performance. So the in reinforcement learning, the agent interact with the environment and explore its. So the core of an agent is to get the most reward point and hence hits improve its the performance. So the next topic, the robotic talk with automatically learn the movement of his arms is an example of the reinforcement learning algorithm. Okay, reinforcement algorithm is example for the robotic lock with automatical learn with the movement of his arm in the example for reinforcement algorithm. Okay. Then next, data science versus machine learning versus artificial intelligence. Okay. Why the term data science, the artificial intelligence AI, and the machine learning and three to the same domain and are connected to each other. They have their specific applications and meaning. So there may be overlap in this domain every now data then, but essentially each of these three terms has unique users of their own. There may be overlap from the AI, artificial intelligence, there the A star algorithm, the O algorithm, they can use machine learning, the data is overlapping, and with the data science, various applications of the may overlap in the domain every now then, but essentially each of these three terms of the unique users that their own. First, what is data science? So what is data science? It is defined as the data science is an interdisciplinary field that uses scientific methods, process, algorithm, and a system to extract knowledge and insight from the many structural and unstructural data. This is called data science. Okay, data science it is nothing but data science is an interdisciplinary field that uses scientific methods and process, algorithm and a system to extract knowledge and insight from the many structural and unstructural data. Unstructural data. The data science is related to data mining, machine learning, and big data analysis. Okay, the data science related topics is data mining and machine learning and the big data. So the data scientist uses the combinations of tools, applications, principles, and the algorithm to make sense the random data cluster. To make the data random data cluster. So the what is the information, the message, the data, the extract the true data science applications or usually in outside the business, guide the business sorry, to you should to guide business process and reach the organizational goals. Organizational goal. So, what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence make it possible for machine to learn from experience, adjust to new input, and perform the human-like task. Human-like task. So the artificial intelligence main aim the enabling the machine to execute the reasoning by replicating the human intelligence. And the next, since the main objectives of AI process is to touch machine from experience the feelings of the right information and the correlations. Okay, so how AI export the really on deep learning and the natural language processing of the help of machines identify the pattern and the inferences. Okay, this is called artificial intelligence. This is called artificial intelligence. Okay, what is machine learning? Already first introduction, what is meaning definition? Machine learning is a subsection of artificial intelligence. The device means by which system and automatically learn and improve from the experience. This is called machine learning. Okay, machine learning is the subsection of artificial intelligence. That device means by which system can automatically learn and improve from the experience. Improve from the experience. Okay, so machine learning it is what is the comparison between machine learning, data science, and artificial intelligence. First one, artificial intelligence. First, including the machine learning. The machine learning, the subset of artificial intelligence. The data science include various data operations. Okay. The second point, what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence combines a large amount of data through iterative processing and intelligent algorithm to help computers learn automatically. Then machine learning uses the efficient program that can use data without being explicitly told to do so. The data science is different. The data science will work by sourcing, cleaning, and processing the data to extract the meaning of out it for the analytical purpose. Analytical purpose. So that artificial next, some of the popular tools that AI uses are TensorFlow, Scikit-learn, and Keras. The machine learning, we can use the popular tools that machine learning make the uses of, or one is Amazon Lex, the IBM Watson Studio, and the Microsoft Azure ML Studio. Okay. The next, some of popular tools used by data science are one SAS2 and the W3 approach, the Spark 4 into the MATLAB. Okay, so artificial intelligence, the next going to artificial intelligence uses of logic and the decision tree. Okay, then next, the machine learning is uses of statistical model. Then next going to data science. The data science deal with structured and unstructured data. So the chatbot and voice assistant are popular applications of the artificial intelligence. So the machine learning, the recommendation system such as the SWOT and the facial recognition over the popular example. So the four of next data science, the four of deduction and the healthcare analyzers are popular example of the data science. Popular example of the data science. Okay. So what are the comparison between data science and machine learning and the artificial intelligence? Is the explanation of the artificial intelligence, the machine learning, and the data science. The course of dimensionality. The course of dimensionality. In the today is the big data word. It can also refer to several other potential issues that arises when your data has the odd number of dimensions. Okay. Then next, if we have the more features than abbreviations, then we run the risk of massively overfitting our model. This would generally result in terrible out-of-sample performance. So, when we have too many feature, abbreviations become the harder to cluster, believe it or not. Too many dimension causes every abbreviations in your data set to appear the equivalent from the all others. Okay, so the course of dimensionality is a simple example for high dimensional data parsing as an imagine of the data set. So following 8 candies. For example, the sweet data, the two candy clusters, spicy and sweet. Example for candy, the simple example for high dimensional data parsing use imagine our data set. The following 8 candies. That is the 8 candies means sweetie is the 4 and the spicy is the 4. Total number of candies is the 8. Okay, there are the two clusters within our data set of 8 candies, spicy and sweet. Then, so if all we called about was getting the flower right, getting the flower right. So next, how would we cluster our candies to ensure that we never accidentally give a spice candy to our friend with the sweet tooth? Okay, so we can cluster by color like so. Okay, this is a reader cluster and blue clusters. Red, that is a red cluster and blue clusters. But the cluster is the candy flowers, is a 4, this one 4 and this one 4. We know that if we hit the reddish candy, it will be the spice. Okay, and if we hit bluish candy, it will be the sweet. Okay, then the cost of dimensional, but actually it is not that simple. As a human, we are able to visually inspect the candies and quickly decide that a red means and a spice and a blue means it's the sweet. Those mean the sweet. So, but a machine learning algorithm can only do so if the data is presented to it properly. If our data look like the following table, then we are in luck. We have the two features, reddish and bluish. And the procedure perform the clusters of the test giving as the perfect model. Perfect model. This is the reddish and the blue cheetahs is a ones and the zeros and the ones and the zeros and the ones and the zeros and the ones and the zeros. First reddish the all the one, then the blue is automatically zeros. Then blue is the red is 0, 0, 0, and another one is 1, 1, 1, 1. That is a four that is the one and four that is the pollution. Four that is the zeros and the pollution and the red is also this series, the perfect clusters. Okay. Then if our data is high dimensional like this table, is the red and the maroon and the pink and the fluorescent and full blue and intermittent and sweet and ocean say diagram. So all over is the red is one, and maroon is one, pink is one, flamingo is one, blue is one. All of these the high dimensional data make to double for clustering. Okay, if our data is high dimensional like this, red, maroon, pink, clone, blue, sweet, and ocean. The high performance data travel to the cluster. All is one diagonalization is one. Red is one, maroon is one, and is pink is one, and clone is one, blue is one, and sweet is one, and the ocean is all the one diagonalization. If our data is high dimensional like this. Okay. So now instead of the two categories of colors, we have the eight. How would like clustering algorithm interpret this? It would look at each candy and make the following conclusions. First one, the every candy is their own color. Second one is as an algorithm, I do not know the relationship between colors. I do not know that pink is color closer to red than turquoise is. Turquoise is. And given this set of features, it concludes that There are the 8 clusters and they are all equally similar to each other. It also conclude that out of my 8 cluster and 4 are spicy and 4 are sweetie. Okay, then that's not useful to all, it is the truth. That is the candies all are different color, but these are conclusions. Leaves is no better off than how we started. It is the literally just restart what we already know about our data set. About our data set. We have gained with zero insight into how to predict whether a given candy will be spicy or sweet. So how can we fix is? How can is fix is? So dimensionality reduction to the recuse. First, the given example for explain how the dimensionalization reductions of the work. This is not mean of explain the specific algorithm, but rather it is a simple example. The dimensionation some of the principles of the dimensionality reduction algorithm follows. Okay, this is the red and the blue algorithm. Red 1 zeros and the maroon 120 and 010 and the pink 1 and 0.20 and the flamingo 0.80 and 0 the blue and the blue is the red zeros and the 1 blue and the turquoise is the 0.25 and 90 and the saved 0.15 and 10 and the versions equal to minus 10 is equal to 1.20. So the given example to how dimensionality reduction will work. So this is not meant to explain the specific algorithm, but rather it is the simple example that demonstrates some of the principles that dimensionality reduction algorithm they follow. So, okay, this is the example for the dimensionalization reduction algorithm. Okay, the dimensional reduction algorithm that we use. For our candy dataset, underline the trend would likely primarily color red and blue. In data set these, underlining the trend hiding in our features are often called latent features. The next algorithm estimated and revises every other features in terms of their exposure to the latest features and the label above. Okay, this is see the label is the red as example for Carceli algorithm is the artificial machine learning. This is to the popular tools that machine learning make use of where one Amazon likes to IBM Watson Studio 3 and Metro Asan ML Studio. There is a machine learning studio. Okay. This is the example. What is machine learning? It's again let me repeat. What is machine learning? The machine learning is a subsection of artificial intelligence. The device means by which is the system automatically learn and improve from the experience. Okay, this is the comparison of the data science versus machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, the last again I will repeat the artificial intelligence they include the machine learning. The machine learning, the subset of artificial intelligence, the data science, including the various data operations. So the artificial intelligence combines the large amount of data through the iterative processing and intelligence algorithm. It helps computers learn automatically. So machine learning the uses of difficult progress that can use data without being explicitly told to do so. The data science work by sourcing, cleaning, and processing the data to extract the meaning out of it for analytical purpose. This is comparison of the data science and the machine learning and the artificial intelligence. Okay, this topic is over. Is a thank you to all. Okay, thank you.